So a couple of weeks ago, when we still had a level 5 lockdown here in South Africa, I had absolutely nothing to do except for watching YouTube videos most of the day. I stumbled upon quite a few YouTubers who I follow who challenged filmmakers to get creative and shoot something in their home or backyard and make a video out of it. One of them was Gervits, who made an awesome video on how to film yourself with 6 handy tips, and it really sparked some creativity in me. And the other one was Philip Bloom, who issued a challenge of shooting a sequence in camera, meaning no editing in post whatsoever. So then when my local CrossFit box started issuing daily challenges that we had to complete and film ourselves as evidence of it, I took it as an opportunity for some creative outlet, since I hadn't been shooting anything for quite a while, and I just wanted to have some fun with it and laugh at myself while doing it. And this is how it turned out. Oh no, my old enemy, sit-ups. How am I gonna do this?
1 minute of sit-ups? Are you kidding me? Even a baby could do that. You are Donnie Westhouse. Now start acting like it and go out there and go make your team proud like they're depending on you. What are you waiting for? Burpees. No.
I believe in you, Donnie. We've got this, man. We're in this as a team. If I can do this, so can you.
Come on, you've got this, Donnie.
Come on, Donnie. You can do this.
So what I really liked about these 3 60-second skids is that I had to send it to my CrossFit box at midnight for 3 consecutive days. So there wasn't like a ton of planning that went into each of these skids, because I had to finish it within the space of 12 hours or less. So I just jotted down the shot list and then filmed it and edited it within a few hours. So that was really satisfying to be able to finish it in the space of less than a day. So then about a week later, I came across Philip Bloom's video where he issued a challenge to shoot a sequence in camera with the purpose of learning to shoot smarter, or as we like to say, shooting for the edit, because the less unnecessary footage you have, the quicker your edit is going to be. So I partnered with my flatmates to shoot a sequence of baking artisanal bread on a Saturday morning, and I must say it was way more challenging than I expected. So what made this quite challenging was we had to work according to the final length of the video, which was supposed to be 45 seconds, and there's actually quite a few steps in baking artisanal bread, like I think we ended up with 11 shots that we visually had to include in the process of baking the bread, which meant that every one of these shots had to be 4.5 to 6.5 seconds in length to get to 45 seconds. So I had to time the start and stop on the camera to run for 4.5 to 6.5 seconds to get to 45 seconds. And remember, whatever you record between pressing the record button and pressing stop, that's gonna have to end up in a final sequence. So there was no leeway for error. Of course, I had to make it even more challenging for myself by adding moving shots with a gimbal, and even one where I used a tripod as a sort of crane going down. So that was also fun but challenging. So at one point we had to block out some light from outside with a blanket, and another time we wanted to record a stove timer alarm sound, but the stove didn't have a timer, so we had to fake that in camera, which was quite fun.
Probably the most technical shot, because Vikas there is going to be our in-camera sound effects guy, while Janeli needs to hit the timer, and then Vikas is going to pause on the sound and take out the bread, put it on top, while I do a rack focus from the timer over there to the bread that she's going to put down on the stove there. So we're going to need all the luck we can get. Hey, that is a wrap. Oh, that's a piece of bread, but this shoot is a wrap. This last scene was quite a difficult one to pull off because I had to be in front of the camera and record and start and stop at the same time, try to keep timing in mind as well, and eat a piece of bread simultaneously. So it required a lot of simultaneous processing. But these people were champs. Janeli, well done.
Right.
And our production designer, slash producer slash set designer was also amazing. Thanks, Vikas.
Thanks, Donnie.
The bread was really delicious as well. So I'm gonna link the unedited version down below because it turned out a little longer than 45 seconds, but here's the final version with some music and finessing. So I didn't win any prizes in Philip Bloom's competition, but I did get featured in his live stream, which was pretty cool. So shout out to my flatmates who helped me make this happen. Thank you for watching this video, and especially if you stuck it out this far, I'm impressed. So please subscribe and consider checking out my Patreon page. I'll leave the link down below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.